You're listening to WIN, Workers Independent News, a production of Diversified Media Enterprises. I'm Doug Cunningham. Medford, Oregon teachers were back in classrooms Monday after a 16-day strike. A tentative agreement was reached between the Medford Education Association and the school district. Teachers still have to decide whether or not to ratify the agreement. The strike saw civil disobedience and also solidarity between the 500 teachers, other unions, and community supporters in Southern Oregon. Issues included salaries, working conditions, early retirement benefits, and insurance payments. The strike started February 6th. Teachers took the action after nearly a year of fruitless negotiations. The Medford district hired 165 substitute teachers, but enrollment went from 68% when the strike started to 44% at the end. Half-day schedules were used. American Federation of Government Employees President David Cox Sr. says the Obama administration made the right call withdrawing chained CPI from his budget proposal, but Cox says the cut to cost of living adjustments for Social Security should stay off the table during budget negotiations, period. Cox says any action that would slash income for the poor and working class must be rejected. The White House is sending mixed messages on chained CPI, saying Obama is withdrawing the proposal for the upcoming budget, but that it remains on the table for future budget negotiations. Cox says the chained CPI proposal not only cuts benefits for the most vulnerable and most needy Americans, but it's also less accurate than other measures of inflation. Walmart workers pressing for higher wages and the right to form unions without employer intimidation say if Gap can raise worker wages to $10 an hour, so can Walmart. Gap is raising all wages to at least $9 an hour this year and $10 next year. According to the company, that would raise pay for 65,000 of its U.S. workers. Gap employs 90,000 in the U.S. The raise includes workers at Gap-owned stores like Old Navy and Banana Republic. A petition at ChangeWalmart.org calls on the world's largest retailer to follow the Gap example and raise wages. Gap CEO Glenn Murphy says his company can better attract and retain a skilled, enthusiastic, and engaged workforce by raising the wages. What did he know, and when did he know it? That could be the key question for Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker this year as he seeks re-election to position himself for a possible presidential run. What he knew about a secret private email system used to circumvent public on-the-record emails as he campaigned for governor in 2010. When did he know it, and why did he continue to participate in email exchanges on the private network that involved his former Milwaukee County executive staff campaigning for him on the public dime?
Workers Independent News is brought to you with support from union-owned and represented Bank of Labor, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender. The Bank of Labor is the bank of choice for unions and their members. Now you can do business with a bank that shares labor values. More info online at bankoflabor.com.
Workers Independent News puts workers and their unions on the national radio news airwaves every day. To help keep labor's voice on the air, go to laborradio.org.
You've been listening to WIN, Workers Independent News. For more information, visit laborradio.org.